And what is up, everybody? Just finished reading on Facebook. Aaron Shunk, or however the hell you pronounce his name, response to people's being upset about superpower beatdown. And it goes, anyone who claims that there are no facts put into beatdown is a whiny fool. So there you go, insulting your people that watch your show, but somewhat understandable because geeks are heartless towards one another, very heartless and judgmental. The amount of detail in terms of costumes, dialogue, powers, fight styles, or casting is based upon detailed facts taken from the characters themselves. That's not what we're arguing. But he goes on, our entire team is incredibly knowledgeable of these characters. We'd be willing to be challenged by any so-called fan. And that we are not arguing. Okay, because in the world of top fiction, determining a battle based on facts is ludicrous. That is not true. The best you can do is pick two characters that are close in power level that will deliver an awesomely interesting battle. Yes, understandable. Death Battle's been doing that for a while. Superpower Beatdown's been doing that. Kind of. I mean, Darth Vader versus Batman. It was like, where are the similarities? Besides the fact that they both have black capes. That's it. Okay. Also, characters are revamped and changed every 10 years. It would be arrogant for us to choose who we think would win. The characters belong to the fans. Anyone who complains about lack of facts is just upset their character lost a beatdown. Enough said. And that is not true at all. Due to the fact that my character, Captain America, won against Master Chief. I don't agree with that at all. Makes absolutely no sense. And you got two other guys that are agreeing with him here. I don't know if those are the only two, but apparently that's been up for a while on Facebook. And like I said, Captain America is my favorite superhero. See, Cap Shield, my favorite superhero. There is no way in hell he would have actually beaten Master Chief. Just like he's my favorite superhero, and I knew he was gonna lose to Batman in Death Battle. Just like I like Goku more than I like Superman the first time. I'm referring to the first Death Battle. But unfortunately, I knew Goku, who I prefer over Superman, was gonna lose to Superman. I give Superman his respect, though. When they say that it's not based on fact, it's due to the fact that, like I said before, I've mentioned this before. It's a popularity contest. The fact that Aaron Shunka, or however the hell you pronounce his name, is letting this get to him, he's proving himself to be a whiny little fool now. I mean, come on. Screw Attack, was able to turn it around when it came to very, very funny when it came to the fact that Goku lost. Why they felt the need to have a rematch and reiterate, defending why they stuck to their original decision. Which I already said, they messed up with that one because if they were going to use New 52 Superman, they should have scrapped all the research that they had of anything Superman had prior to New 52, because since they rebooted him, he's not going to have any of that stuff anymore. So when it comes to Domino and Deadpool versus Joker and Harley Quinn, are you freaking kidding me? Two trained assassins versus two people who are, their biggest weapon is the fact that they're just crazy. Really? That wasn't even a decent matchup, and you'd have to be a complete idiot to think to be upset over the result, which I knew because that's more or less how it would happen. White Ranger versus Scorpion went down exactly the way I figured it would. Ryu versus the Green Ranger went down pretty much how that was supposed to. the two that I disagree with was Master Chief versus Captain America, and Captain America is my favorite superhero, and Thor versus Superman. Not because I think Superman could beat Thor. I mean, and not that I think that Superman can't beat Thor, but the fact that if they were to fight 10 times, 4 times out of 10, Thor might win. And they don't necessarily, show that. They wouldn't have been able to show that. You got, not only is he ridiculously strong, but his strength is everything about him is magic. The fact that everything about him is magic makes Superman very vulnerable to him. Therefore, like I said, 4 times out of 10, Thor would win. Superman would, over time, learn how to beat, learn more or less how to beat Thor each time, and lay waste to Thor every other time. It's not like when the 4 times that Superman beat the Hulk, people are upset about it. It's like I said, Superman if he always holds back unless he has to fight you again, because then he knows exactly how much pressure he needs to apply to get the job done quickly, because he doesn't have time to be wasting. For example, the first time Superman met Hulk punches him and sends Superman flying. Superman flies back. Hulk tries punching him again. Superman doesn't budge. Now he's planted, and Hulk is pounding on Superman. Superman's not moving an inch, but the shock waves from Hulk's fist beating on Superman's body are breaking everything else apart. Superman's like, you know what? I need to end this quickly. And bam, done. I mean, hell, even Batman beat the Hulk. What makes you think Superman can't? Certain facts like this, is not that they don't take it into consideration, but the fact that their superpower beatdowns are nothing more than popularity contests. If you're not gonna get anything actually factual out of that. Screw Attack messed up 3 times. Fan Wars is garbage. It's like you want to complain about people not having their facts straight. Watch Fan Wars. It's absolute garbage. You got people who don't know, geeks that don't know that much about the character they're trying to defend, and the decision of who would win is based on a jury that know even less about said characters. So it's pointless to get into that debate. But if Superpower Beatdown was to do Superman versus Goku, guaranteed Goku would win this time, because so many people are going to make sure that Goku actually wins. And again, not based off any fact, even though Death Battle is based entirely off of facts, and a lot of people are still ridiculously hurt over the outcome. But at least Death Battle is smart enough to be like, boo hoo. It's like, boo hoo, this, that, the other. Prime example, the first episode of season 2 is Lion-O versus He-Man, and he's like, oh wait, did he just fight the guy that killed your favorite anime character? Throwing that at everybody's face because of the uproar that it caused. And then, of course, with Toph versus Gaara, when Toph beats Gaara, like, oh no, another anime character gets killed. They at least they're smart enough to do something like that. For Aaron Shanka to get that out. Like I said, we're not questioning your knowledge. We're not questioning your ability to film, to film or anything like that, or the costume designs. I mean, like, all these beatdowns come out beautifully. We're not questioning that. We're questioning the fact that It's a popularity contest. It's not, the outcome of the battle is not based off of actual fact. It's just a popularity contest. You just basically say, like, whoever the most people want to see win. It's like I do stuff off of fact. As much as I would have liked Captain America to win. I know he wouldn't against Master Chief, and based off of facts, one word, and one word only as to why Captain America would ultimately lose to Master Chief. Needler. That is one of the nastiest weapons I've ever seen in real fiction, real life, or anything like that. How it's going to send out a plasma needle that homes in on its target. Then when it hits its target, it explodes, and then every other shot from the gun homes in on where that was, and every shot is explosive. Cap should have had his head blown off a million times over, but they didn't use the needler in the fight, which they didn't necessarily have to because everybody voted that Captain America would win. Which I was shocked to find out that Captain America is more popular than Master Chief. For a bunch of people who play a majority of the time play video games and nobody even knew what Captain America's powers were prior to the first movie, or what Captain America's character or anything like that. Would actually vote in favor of Captain America. So I find that interesting. For that, I am happy, but at the same time, it's like, but Cap would have lost that fight. No ifs, ands, or buts. That's based off of fact. Right now, my biggest problem with Bat in the Sun is the fact that where the hell is Taz Caden? Operation Black Unicorn. It's supposed to be a YouTube series starring Jason David Frank, who's done both superpower beatdowns for the White Ranger and the Green Ranger, and they've promoted for. Oh yeah, it was coming out in January. You're 7 months late on releasing this, and there was that stupid Loot Crate promo that they did. And like I said to myself, and I posted online, I was like, how many projects did you postpone or put on the back burner or hold back to put this stupid thing up? I'm not questioning I'm not questioning anything about Bat in the Sun's credibility or anything like that. And I love watching superpower beatdown. But Aaron, you're not basing the outcomes of the battle off of facts. That's all anybody's trying to say. Okay, so take your heart off your sleeve, put it back in your chest. Breathe, relax, and dude, we enjoy what you do. That's all there is to it. And we wish there was a little more. We just wish that the outcomes were based off of facts. Not not basically whatever's everybody else's popular opinion. Because let's be honest, does being the last sane man on earth make you crazy? I'm done talking. You guys have a good night.